Hey everyone, my name is Andrew Ritchie. I go to St. Simeon Orthodox Church, which is just a couple streets over from Holy Trinity-Holy Cross Greek Orthodox Cathedral, where you go to church. I'm a student at UAB, the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and this year I'm so excited to be working with the cathedral as a pastoral assistant, which means that I get the awesome job of teaching you guys about some of the really wonderful things about the Orthodox Church. Now, every year before Great Lent, the church reminds us of the story of a man named Zacchaeus, and it goes a little something like this. The story of Zacchaeus. At that time, Jesus came to a place called Jericho. There was a man named Zacchaeus. He was a tax collector and was rich, but he wanted to see Jesus. He couldn't because he was short, so he climbed up a sycamore tree. When Jesus came near, he looked up and saw Zacchaeus. Jesus said, "Zacchaeus, hurry up and come down. I want to stay at your house today." Zacchaeus came down and was very happy to have Jesus in his house. The others in the crowd said, "Jesus has come to the house of a sinner." Zacchaeus heard what they said and turned to the Lord. "Lord," he said, "I give half of what I have to the poor. If I have cheated someone, I give them back 4 times what they lost." Jesus said to him, "Today salvation has come to this house, for I came to seek and save those who are lost." Now, I hope you were listening very closely because I have some questions that I want you to try and answer. And if your parents printed out the worksheet that went along with this video, the questions are written down there, so write down your answers. Now, the first question is this. Do you remember the name of the man who wanted to see Jesus? His name was Zacchaeus. And what did Zacchaeus do to try and see Jesus? He climbed up into a sycamore tree because he was too short to see Jesus just by standing on the ground. Now, when Jesus walked by and saw Zacchaeus in the sycamore tree, what did Jesus say to him? He said, "Zacchaeus, come down from the tree, because today I am going to your house." Now, Zacchaeus worked as a tax collector for the Roman government, and a lot of people thought that Zacchaeus was a bad man because he kept some of the money for himself. So when all the people heard that Jesus wanted to go to Zacchaeus' house, they said that he shouldn't because Jesus should not be seen with a bad man. But Jesus always knows what's in our hearts, and he loves us even if we've done something wrong. Now, Zacchaeus said something to Jesus that showed that he had a change of heart and he was not a bad man. What did Zacchaeus say? He said, "If I have stolen anything from anybody, I will give it back in 4 times the amount that I took, and I will give half of what I have to the poor." Now, if Jesus was coming to your house, what would you talk to Jesus about? Answer those questions on the worksheet that's printed out and color the coloring page on the second page. Once you finish both of those, have your parents help you take a picture and send them to me at the email here. And then we're going to draw from everybody who enters their picture, and one person is going to receive a really awesome prize. So if you want to be entered in to win, make sure to have your parents send in the coloring picture that you did to my email. Thanks everyone, and have a great week.